Alaikum. If I bomb tonight, we all die. Speaking of bombing, is there any Muslims in the house? Don't panic, I'm not Muslim, but I do have a mum that'd be very upset if she heard me say that. My mum's from Yemen, my dad's from Pakistan. Arab, Pakistan, so that makes me... No, not a terrorist, you're racist, an Arabstani! How dare you, how dare you. I'm from London, I grew up in London, I was born and raised here. Any Londoners in the house? You know, when you usually ask that question to someone, they're like from Zone 6 or Essex or something. I'm from Zone 1, King's Cross. I grew up in the 80s, and in the 80s, King's Cross was not what it is today. It was full of pimps and hookers and junkies and petty criminals, and that was just my family. And also in the 80s growing up, the IRA were terrorists, not Al-Qaeda. And Irish were terrorists. And when growing up, I was really stupid. I thought the IRA were Iraqi terrorists. But in my defense, it was just missing a Q, you know, IRA, I don't know what I was thinking. I was 7 years old actually when they detonated a bomb right next to my house. There's an IRA bomb. And they told us to tape up the windows, and I was there baking cookies, as you do at 7 years old. I was by myself, and my mum came home in a panic. There was police tape everywhere, and they wouldn't let her through. And she was like, but my son's up there, he's by himself. She ripped through the tape, ran up the stairs, burst in the door to see me with my chocolate-covered face, and the house covered in chocolate, like a chocolate bomb went off. Well, you know. I used to terrorize my parents as a kid. As a teenager, you know, most people are bad as teenagers. I was the youngest of three, so I was the worst. I would smoke weed, I got tattoos, I got drunk till I blacked out. You know, all the things you shouldn't do as a good young Muslim. But I never ate pork, oh no. I never ate pork. You know, just in case, I didn't want to go to hell. Just in case, that's also why I got the vaccine, just in case. You know, we don't know what they put in that, but we also don't know what they put in our cocaine these days. You know? It's not just Bonjela and baking soda. Sometimes it makes you chatty as hell, sometimes it makes you want to shit your pants. Or both. That's why I get my cocaine ethically sourced now, from reputable dealers. They got a union, so all their workers are guaranteed minimum wage. They're not going to be outsourced by AI automation. Ethically sustainable cocaine. It makes it harder to find and more expensive, and actually better. So now it's ethically sourced, I can sleep at night. Or I would be able to sleep at night if the Charlie wasn't so good. I do more better than Johnson & Johnson. I got a Johnson & Johnson vaccine, but I still won't eat pork. Yeah, I was at a friend's house having dinner, and they asked me if I had any dietary requirements, and I was like, yeah, I don't eat pork. And his friend John piped up, what, not even bacon? I was like, no, John, not even bacon. Some people can't understand that concept. You know, there's some people that don't eat pork, but occasionally have a bacon sandwich. It's like a non-religious person praying to God in case of emergency. You know, it's like an atheist saying, oh, please God, if you help me this time, I'll believe in you forever. It's like that comforting feeling of like, because it feels so good. Does it feel so good? Who knows? I remember the last time I prayed, I was on a plane, I was very young. Because I was young, I got assigned this steward, his name was Jack. And there was turbulence, Jack was great. But then I thought, you know what, let me test this theory out. I'm not gonna pray. If we crash, fuck it, let's see what happens. I'm not gonna pray. But I got so scared, I called for Jack. Jack came, hi Jack. Everyone thought I was Irish. People are weird. I guess, you know what, normal people. Everyone's normal till you meet them, right? And this friend of mine, we went to a seafood restaurant. We had all types of seafood coming out. We had lobster, we had crabs, we had prawns, we had sea bats, and then mussels came out, and he looked at it like some alien life form. He opened it up very awkwardly, put his fork in there, took it up, and everyone turned, like it was a scene from Lion King where Simba's born and gets held up. And then he said, if these are mussels, what animal are they from? I love seafood, but I saw that documentary, Seaspiracy. Anybody seen it? Netflix, Seaspiracy?
Yay.
Man, it's about how them trawlers gut the seafloor, killing everything in its path, like them South American drug dealers, killing all the competition and the bystanders. And there's actually a word for unintentionally caught fish. They call bycatch, like bystanders bycatch. So, you know, you have to seek alternative sources of fish that's more sustainable. I nearly gave up seafood. I say nearly, but my dealer reckons he could get some ethically sourced mussels. Oh, you know, it's tough. Everyone's getting older. I'm getting older. I'm 41 now, so it's easier to put on weight. I looked in the mirror the other day. I must have been fragile. I must have been on a cocaine come down or something. Because I looked in the mirror, I was dismayed. I was like, I'm old, I'm fat. And I just asked my girlfriend, just in case I was wrong, what she thought. She goes, at least you got good eyesight.
Thank you very much.